guys, we are back with another song by Eminem. And which one are we doing today?
So today we're doing Love Me featuring Obie Trice and 50 Cent. It's off the 8 Mile soundtrack.
Okay, I don't know if I know this.
Yeah, I don't know if you would know it. If maybe the chorus you'll recognize. It's got a cool sample, the chorus.
Of what?
Just a chick doing vocals. I actually don't know if it what it's from, like what the sample is from.
Okay.
I just know that it's a sample. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So yeah, we did Lose Yourself from the 8 Mile soundtrack. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do the whole 8 Mile soundtrack or just the songs I like.
Bits and pieces. We could just do bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll listen and break it down.
Yes. And this video is sponsored by Carnivore Snacks. Carnivore Snacks is one of my favorite meat snacks ever and one of my favorite snacks ever. These are the bison sliders. They're pretty new. All of their sliders are my favorite, but everything is absolutely delicious from them. And if you haven't tried it before, you definitely should. I'll show you what these sliders look like. These are the bison sliders. Everything only has 2 ingredients. It's going to be meat and Redmond real salt. You can see some of the fat on there, some of the salt. They're perfectly salted, not too salty, not undersalted. It's like literally the perfect amount. And you can use our coupon code with Smith for 15% off your first purchase, and the link is in the description below. We are also sponsored by SeatGeek, which is a great website to get tickets from, whether it be tickets for like comedians, concerts, sporting events, Broadway, like whatever you're into, they have tickets for that. And you can use our coupon code with Smith for $20 off your first purchase, and the link is in the description below. And follow us on social media channels if you want to, right there. And that's it.
Yes. All right.
Mm.
So as I said, this is called Love Me. This is, I believe this is track number 2. Let's see. I think it's number 2 on the 8 Mile soundtrack. It
Right?
is. It's number 2.
Oh.
Yes. All right. Here we go.
Y'all don't see me in the hood? It's cause I'm doing this, man. Niggas, I'm still grinding. Yeah. I'm still hearing those sirens. I'm still getting chased by those lights. Only the lights lime, and my mic's on, and my time is none because I'm writing more. And I ain't here to meet a soul in this business. I'm here to eat, speak, until these hoes feel this. And I can't let y'all derail me, man. I got young Kobe, homie. You gotta let go of Obie, cause Obie be back. We get them craps going on and that yak going on. Soon as a nigga touch down back from torn, it's whatever. Put that on the cheddar, man. But in the meantime, it's Jimmy Iovine time. Chase cheese rhyme till my voice give out. This is it, my niggas. This what we boast about. Now I'm here, so shut your motherfucking mouth and show me love, bitch. I don't love you, bitch. Love guns, we wanna love money. We don't wanna love no bitches though.
So I'm like kind of brain dead because I'm pregnant, but it's like hasn't been registering me that we're doing songs from the 8 Mile soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen 8 Mile, so I have heard this song. I've seen 8 Mile more than once.
No, so I don't know that all the songs in the soundtrack are in the movie.
Oh, well, I recognize this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so
Just from the chorus, though, I did not recognize Obie Trice's verse at all.
Yeah,
No.
I like this song. This is one of the handful of songs from this soundtrack that I actually like listen to. You know what I mean? I do like the sound. So I had a feeling you might recognize that.
And if this is a soundtrack album, then this is technically Obie Trice's song, right?
No, it's the
Because see
8
here.
Mile soundtrack.
Oh, sorry, giant finger.
Oh, where it
See
says
right there?
Obie Trice featuring
Yeah.
Eminem. No, it's like, let's see if I pull it up on Spotify. It's considered a variety of various artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so interesting. On Spotify, it does show Obie Trice, 50 Cent, and Eminem.
Yeah, it looks like it's his song.
It's weird. That's interesting because they each have one verse. That's it. So I don't know how they decide whose song it is. You know what I mean?
I guess. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does say Obie Trice featuring Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I never noticed that. Okay, so it just starts off with Obi talking, saying, "You don't see me in the hood. That's because I'm doing this, man." So, assuming
Rapping.
yes. All right, so he starts off first verse. Dudes, I'm still grinding. I'm still hearing those sirens. I'm still getting chased by those lights. Only the lights lime and my mic's on, and my time is none because I'm writing more. And I ain't here to meet a soul in this business. I'm here to eat, speak until these hoes feel this. And I can't let y'all derail me, man. I got young Kobe, homie. You got to get low of Obi because Obi be back. What?
You said you gotta get low of Obie.
Let go.
You said get low.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, gotta let go of Obi. Okay. So I actually did. So I'm not like the biggest fan of Obie Trice. Not that I don't think he's good. He's good. I just, I only listen to him when he's on songs with Eminem.
I've
Except
only heard about him through Eminem.
there's actually one song of his own that I really like. I'm blanking on the name of it. Is it Don't Come Down? I forget. Maybe. Whatever. Okay. So, but I gotta say, the way he starts off the first few bars here. So he says, "I'm still grinding. I'm still hearing those sirens." So implying that like he's still like selling drugs, right? And he's still hearing like police sirens. And then I'm still getting chased by those lights, so that's going with the police lights. But then he says, only the lights lime and my mic's on
So like limelight, like being famous, and then his
from
mic's on,
from
like
rapping.
rapping.
So yeah, he's doing like, yes, I'm still grinding and I'm still hearing those sirens, but not as drug. Do you know what I mean? Like not from
Yeah, like
selling
not
drugs.
a siren from like a police car.
Yeah, so it's clever the way he does that. And then yes, and then he has no time because he's writing all the time, right? And my time is none because I'm writing more. So all he's doing is putting everything he has, all of his time into rap. And he's not here to meet anyone. He's here to eat, speak. So eat, get money, get paid, speak, rap until
Mm-hmm.
these hoes feel this, right? So they feel him. And then I can't let y'all derail me. I got young Kobe, homie. You got to let go of Obi. So I believe young Kobe is his son. So Kobe Trice, which is interesting. He's Obie Trice. So he's saying like I can't get knocked off track. I have a son that I have to provide for, right? And then you got to let go of Obi, meaning like get off me. I got to do my thing, right? Like I'm making money for my son and
Yeah.
this, because Obi be back. Then he continues. We got them craps going on, and that. So he says like yak going on.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess that's how you. I thought it was like GAC, whatever. And that yak going on. Soon as a dude touchdown back from torn, it's whatever. Put that on the cheddar man. But in the meantime, it's Jimmy Iovine time. Chase cheese, rhyme till my voice give out. This is it, my dudes. This is what we boast about. Now I'm here, so shut your motherfucking mouth and show me love, bitch.
When he says craps and yak, is he talking about like cognac?
That's what I assume. I assume we got them craps going on. I mean, they're playing craps and then drinking cognac and that act going on. That's what I'm assuming.
Okay.
Soon as a dude touchdown from touring, it's whatever. So I'm guessing he's saying like when he's not touring, doing all this, like he comes back and he hangs out with his people and he's shooting craps and getting drunk with them, right? Then he says, "Put that on the cheddar, man." So I guess he's
Put it on
saying
the
you could
money.
bet on it,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he says, "But in the meantime, it's Jimmy Iovine time." So Jimmy Iovine
He's the
is
Beats by Dre guy.
he's the head of Interscope. So like,
Oh.
yes, same guy, same guy.
Okay.
So yeah, there's like record labels are so confusing because like I mean, so if you really go like G Unit, right? There's G Unit Records. They were signed under like Shady Records, which was signed under Aftermath Records, which is signed under Interscope. So like those are all record labels. Interscope's the head parent company, right? And there's like record labels underneath.
Then what's UMG?
So that's I don't know
Because that's who we always,
who
that's
like
who
owns
claims
the
like every
music.
single reaction video we do.
Yeah. So they own a lot of Eminem's music too. So they do a
They
deal with
claim
them.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Universal
Music group.
Music Group. Um,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know how they interact. I don't know if they
They have to be like
partially.
the parent.
So I don't know if they partially own it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's like above it or if they lease out. I don't know exactly how the record, like that end of the record business, works.
Whatever it is, they own like 90%
Of
of
most,
everybody.
yeah, a lot of big artists, they do.
Yeah.
They own everybody. So anyway, Jimmy Iovine, he's the head of and the founder of Interscope Records, which, like you pointed out, he does business with Dr. Dre from Aftermath, and him and Dre did the Beats by Dre for.
Yeah.
Is that an Apple? Is that an Apple product? I don't remember. I don't remember. Whatever. Either way, Jimmy Iovine's the big executive, so he's saying, but in the meantime, it's Jimmy Iovine time. So he can't be
In the
around.
meantime.
So he can't be around shooting craps and drinking with his friends, right? He's touring and he's working on getting money from Jimmy Iovine, right? Like doing music. Um, yeah, Chase Cheese rhyme to my voice give out. So he's getting money till he has no voice. He says, "This is it. This is what we boast about." So, meaning like, this is what we always wanted. This is the life we wanted, to be famous from rapping. Now I'm here. So shut your motherfucking mouth and show me love. So it's an interesting, like if you think about the overall theme of the verse, he's just talking about like, I'm hustling, doing rap music now, right? And like, I guess some people are hating or they don't like that he's not around, whatever it is. He's like,
Yeah.
but this is what we all want, and I'm doing it. All right, then it goes into the chorus, which, so this was interesting. I was looking at this before. So this is a sample. So this I was referring to. It even says on the screen here, it says sample and Obie Trice, right? And when you click, it says the female vocals on the chorus are sampled from the Roland VP 9000 demo disc. So it looks like I don't know if that's a like a keyboard or it's some type of musical thing, the Roland that they're talking about.
Maybe.
And there's just like a generic disc that comes with it with vocals and samples, I guess, that you can mess with to like maybe put beats under,
That's
and they
interesting.
used it in the song, which is really interesting.
So it's free?
And so I'm sure they had to pay whoever created it, you know what I mean, like that company who owns it. But it's interesting, like they didn't, it was like a pre-existing thing from a demo. And so it's the choruses, I just want to love you for the rest of my life. I want to hold you in the morning, hold you through the night. I just want to love you for the rest of my life, hold you in the morning, hold you through the night. And then you hear Obie doing ad-libs throughout it, saying, "I don't love you, bitch. Ha 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 ha. We want to love alcohol. We want to love guns. We want to love money. We don't want to love no bitches, though." So
Fair.
interesting. All right. So we left off here. We will pick it up. We're going to pause one more time between Eminem and 50, and that's it. Here we go.
There's a certain mystique when I speak that you notice that's sorta unique. Cause you know it's me, my poetry's deep and I'm still matic the way I flow to this beat. You can't sit still, it's like trying to smoke crack and go to sleep. I'm strapped, it's knowing any minute I could snap. I'm the equivalent of what would happen if Bush rapped. I bully these rappers so bad lyrically, it ain't even funny, I ain't even hungry, it ain't even money. You can't pay me enough for you to play me, it's cockamamie. You just ain't zany enough to rock with shady. My noodle is cockadoodle, my clock's cuckoo, I got screws loose. Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle, I'm just brutal. It's no rumor, I'm numero uno. Assume it, there's no humor in it, no more you know. I'm rolling with a swollen bowling ball in my bag. You need a fag to come and tear a new hole in my ass. You better love me, bitch.
For the rest of my life, I wanna hold you in the morning, hold you through the night.
And all the bitches say,
I just wanna love you for the rest of my life. I wanna hold you in the morning, hold you through the night.
Okay. Do you recognize that verse at all or no? from Eminem.
I just recognize the chorus,
So
which tells me that I probably have only heard this song like a couple times.
so this is interesting. This was you wouldn't necessarily know this, but this verse from Eminem is one of those verses that for whatever reason a lot of people would pull this verse and put it on different beats. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how people they'll take verses from songs and they'll do like mashups, so they'll make their own, songs with like different beats. This is one of those that I've heard on like 1,000 different beats for whatever reason. I
Really?
don't know why. I mean, the way Eminem flows on it, it's crazy. This is like peak Eminem. Just the way he rides the beat, his delivery is very good. The rhymes, it's a very impressive verse, but for whatever reason, it's one of those that a lot of people use to put on other beats. All right, so he comes in. There's a certain mystique when I speak that you notice that's sort of unique because it's me. My poetry's deep, and I'm stillmatic. The way I flow to this beat, you can't sit still. It's like trying to smoke crack and go to sleep. I'm strapped. It's known any minute I could snap. I'm the equivalent of what would happen if Bush rapped. I bully these rappers so bad lyrically. It ain't even funny. I ain't even hungry. It ain't even money. So the beginning, the mystique, speak, unique, it's me, my poetry deep. It's like
Eep.
a lot of the same
Eep.
syllables. So yeah, he's pretty much saying when he speaks, there's a certain mystique, right? It's like, oh, what's he saying? You know what I mean? Like the way he delivers the lines, people are so impressed. It's
Yeah.
unique. It doesn't sound like anyone else. And his poetry is deep, so his words have like a lot of meaning. And I'm still mad at the way I flow to this beat. So
What
that's
does that mean?
so Nas's first album was called Illmatic,
I
right?
know that, but what does that mean?
So then Nas released another album. I think it was like 3 albums later. I forget. It was called Stillmatic. So it's a play on I'm still Illmatic, right?
But
Do you know
what
what I
does that
mean?
even mean?
Illmatic is just
Made up?
I'm ill.
Matic?
It's like almost like ill automatically. Do you know what I mean? It's like a combo automatic. Yeah. So yeah, like Stillmatic. It's a play on Illmatic, so it's just constantly ill, right? And then the still part is like I'm still. So yeah, I'm Stillmatic. So he's saying that he is still ill, automatic. Um, and then he says the way he flows on the beat, you can't sit still. It's like trying to smoke crack and go to sleep. Meaning like so when you listen to him, it's like it's moving you, right? Almost like without you don't have a choice in the matter, right? You're just compelled to like bob or whatever, and it's impossible not to, just like trying to smoke crack and go to sleep. Yeah, he's strapped. Any minute he could snap. He's the equivalent of what would happen if Bush rapped.
Like President Bush?
Yeah, so this is interesting. What year is
Why would he
this?
compare himself to that?
So this is 2002. So I guess the war in Afghanistan must have started because I don't think Iraq happened yet at this point. Um, but yeah, Bush after 9/11, he went to war. So it's like a reference to that. You know what I mean?
But if he rapped, like, that wouldn't be pretty.
That's the whole point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Because I was like,
strapped.
Eminem's such a good rapper. Why is
He's
he comparing himself to that?
I'm strapped. It's known at any minute I could snap. I'm
Oh,
the equivalent
okay.
of what would happen if Bush rapped. So Bush, his response to 9/11 was to literally bomb and destroy 2 countries. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So effectively, that's what he's saying. And then I bully these rappers so bad lyrically. So he's just better than everybody. And he says, it ain't even funny. I ain't even hungry. It ain't even money. So he's just bullying these rappers. He's so much better than all of them. It's not even funny how much better than he is. But it's not even that he's hungry to do it or he's driven by money. He just does it without he doesn't even have these strong motivations to do it. He just does it so easily.
Well, he has a strong motivation to do it. It's just not for monetary gain.
And he says he's not even hungry. It's not even like he wants, do you know what I mean? It's like,
Hungry for like money, but he just loves rapping.
so yeah, but in this specific bar, he's saying like, I just do it without even trying. You know what I mean? It's not even like I have to beat these guys or I have to get paid. Like, it's not that. It's just, I'm just so good. I do it without trying. Then he continues. He says, "You can't pay me enough for you to play me. It's cockamamie, mamie, mamie. So I know the word cockamamie. Let's see if the lyrics are any different here. Because that says cockamamie.
Yeah, I don't think it's the word.
It does say manie. I guess he does say manie.
Maybe we know it wrong.
Maybe. You just ain't zany enough to rock with shady. My noodle is cockadoodle. My clock's cuckoo. I got screws loose. Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle. I'm just brutal. It's no rumor. I'm numero uno. Assume it. There's no humor in it no more. You know. I'm rolling with a swollen bowling ball in my with a swollen bowling ball in my bag. You'll need a so we have a warning. So I'm not going to read the word flag. You'll need a flag to come and tear a new hole in my ass. You better love me, bitch. So he does another good thing here. Another good thing. He does like the cockamamie, zany, shady, right? It's the syllables he's using. So he goes from I ain't even hungry, it ain't even money. You couldn't pay me enough for you to play me. So he goes from money to saying like I don't need money, right? And there's not enough money in the world you could give me in order for you to play me, to be better than me. It's an insane idea, right? And then so it's weird. He's saying the idea for you to play me is cockamamie, however he says it. It's like a harebrained, wild idea, right? But then he's saying you ain't zany enough to rock with shady. So your idea is cockamamie, but then he's calling himself zany, right?
And he's saying you're just not zany enough, which means crazy.
Yeah, it's the same type of thing as cockamamie. And then my noodle is cockadoodle. So I actually like this a lot. So obviously his brain is cockadoodle, so it's like a rooster, like cracked up. And then my clock's cuckoo, which I like too. So it's a cuckoo clock and the bird and then the cockadoodle. It's clever. I got screws loose. So again, all of these things, the screws loose, cuckoo, cockadoodle, zany, cockamamie, they're all 5 different ways in 3 bars to say crazy, which is very clever. It's a very strong economy of words.
Yes.
And yeah, the whole kit and caboodle. So that's an old saying that just means everything. I don't know the origins of it though when I think about it. I don't know where it's from. Anyway, he just says I'm just brutal. It's no rumor. I'm numero uno. So he's just killing everybody. There's not a rumor about it. Everybody just knows that he's the best. He's number one. There's no humor in it, you know. I'm rolling with the swollen bowling ball in my bag. So he's got huge nuts, effectively, he's saying.
Okay.
Right? Swollen. It's very big.
Mm.
And then you need a flag to come and tear a new hole in my ass. So it goes back to like you can't play me, right? There's no amount of money for you to play me. The expression like to tear a new hole in someone's ass is like if you beat them, right?
Yeah.
Like if you whatever, you're playing a game and you destroy them, like, oh, I tore a new hole in
Or
his
even
ass.
just like physically destroy them.
Yeah. So then he's doing a play on it, saying like to physically tear a new hole in his ass, you would need a flag. And then you better love me, bitch. And then it goes back to the chorus. So Obie's doing ad-libs again. The only difference is and all the bitches say. That's it. All right, we will finish up the song now.
Hold you through the night.
My buzz is crazy in the hood. They holler my name. If it ain't about the flow, it's about the stones in the chain. If I was you, I love me too. I roll like a boss. 911 Pulse, same color as cranberry sauce. I ain't going front. I thought R. Kelly was the shit. Let me find out he fucking around with Bow Wow, bitch. Niggas eating popcorn, right? With wine in the tape. Now shorty mama in the precinct, hollering rape. I'm convinced, man, something really wrong with these hoes. I thought Little Kim was hot, then she start fucking with her nose. Used to listen to Lauryn Hill and tap my feet. Then the bitch put out a CD, it didn't have no beats. That boy D'Angelo, he determined not to fail. That nigga went butt ass for his record to sell. My back shot to help Ashanti hit them high notes. And Big Ben taught Charlie B more than deep throat.
I just wanna love you for the rest of my life.
I love the burners, the money, the bunnies. I just wanna hold you.
Hold you through the night. I just wanna love you for the rest of my life.
I just wanna love you.
In the morning. Hold you through the night.
Yeah.
Such a long outro.
I know.
It's Eminem produced, of course. He does that a lot. Very long outros.
I think 50 Cent's probably like one of the funniest rappers.
Yeah, he is. He's always a troll. All right. So 50 comes in for the third and final verse. My buds is crazy in the hood. They holler my name. If it ain't about the flow, it's about the stones and the chain. If I was you, I'd love me too. I roll like a boss. 911 Porsche, same color as cranberry sauce. I ain't going front. I thought R. Kelly was the shit. Let me find out he fuck around with Bow Wow, bitch. Dude's eating popcorn, right? Rewinding the tape. Now shorty mama in the precinct hollering rape. All right. So, I mean, the first part's straightforward. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves 50 Cent in the Hood. And they're either talking about his rhyming or his jewelry, right? And then he understands why they love him. He would love him too. He's like a boss. And then he has a 911 Porsche that's red, cranberry sauce color. So just typical bragging. And then, so it's interesting. His whole verse is dedicated pretty much to just like shitting on people in the industry,
Yeah.
which is kind of how he got his start. Like he got big with How to Rob an Industry Person is the name of the song. Another word, but where he just goes through all the rappers and what he would do to them, like how he'd rob them or stick them up. So this is interesting. It's very like reminiscent of that. So yeah, he thought R. Kelly was the shit, and then he finds out that he fucked around with Bow Wow, bitch. So obviously at the time the song was released, Bow Wow was little Bow Wow, and he was young. And obviously he's referring to the infamous sex tape where R. Kelly's with the underage girl. And it's interesting. I I guess he's making a critique about the society, about people eating popcorn, rewinding the tape, meaning like people as a society. I mean, I remember I was young when I saw it when it came out,
I
but
didn't see it.
it's statutory rape effectively. You know what I mean? Because she's underage. But
Mhm.
like it was out there and people were watching it. So, like people were rewinding it, you know, because famously like peed on her and stuff. Um, so I don't know if I guess he's making kind of a critique about people watching that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then now Shorty Mama in the precinct hollering rape. So again, it was statutory rape because she was underage. He says, I'm convinced, man, something really wrong with these hoes. I thought Lil Kim was hot till she started fucking with her nose. I used to listen to Lauryn Hill and tap my feet. Then the bitch put out a CD that didn't have no beats. That boy D'Angelo, he determined not to fail. That dude went butt ass for his record to sell. My back shots will help Ashanti hit them high notes, and Big Ben taught Charlie B. Moore to deep throat.
So all of those are. I don't. Who's D'Angelo?
So he had that song, How Does It Feel? And he was naked in the music video, maybe even on the album cover. I don't know if you remember. I think it's How Does It Feel? Let's see. Um, so yeah, he thought Little Kim was hot till she started fucking with her nose. So she got plastic surgery. She fucked her nose up. Um, I'm trying to see if I can get you a picture of him.
I don't need to.
Yeah, so that's the music video. You don't remember that song? How does it? It's called Untitled. Is actually the official version of the song. But How Does It Feel was the. I bet you if you heard it, you'd recognize it.
Maybe.
Okay, so yeah, Little Kim got plastic surgery, right? So he's saying, you know, all these chicks are crazy. Lauryn Hill put out good music, and then she put out a unplugged album with, you know, no accompaniment.
Just like acapella.
So it was like unplugged, like very stripped down, like acoustic guitar, you know.
Mm.
It's funny that he says something really wrong with these hoes, and he mentions all women except D'Angelo, which is very funny. So yeah, again, referencing the song Untitled, How Does It Feel? He got naked in the music video, and he's saying he's just doing this in order to sell records. Okay, and then this is interesting. So we're at G Unit Murder Inc. beef time, and the last two are references to that. He said, my back shots will help Ashanti hit them high notes. So he's just saying he wants to have sex with Ashanti. He'll make her sing high. And then Big Ben taught Charlie B. Moore to deep throat. So Charlie Baltimore was on Murder Inc. at the time. And he's referencing B.I.G., Notorious B.I.G. he used to hook up with her back in the day.
Mm.
And then, so yeah, he's saying Big taught her that. And then, yeah, that's it. It goes back to the chorus. The 50 Cent does his own ad libs in the chorus. I love the burners, the money, the bunnies. I just want to hold you. Yeah. And that's it. There's just a very
Yes.
long outro. All right. So,
So it's really good. I've heard this probably twice. I only remember the chorus, but everyone did really well. I like it.
yeah,
Like it. I like the
I
beat.
so I think this is one of Eminem's like it's weird. It's like very popular, but it's also like an underrated song. It's not on one of his albums.
Yeah,
It has one of his best verses in my opinion, like ever. So I think he won. But then I would say 50 Cent and then Obie Trice.
I agree.
Yeah,
I really liked 50 Cent's verse. It was funny.
yeah. And the obviously the chorus and the sample is really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely check out Carnivore Snacks, SeatGeek, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Bye.